One.
And welcome back to Terig's Tower, Temporal Tower arc for Roll for Story. When we last left the Kiasters, they were down below the Underdark, traveling into the cell, and they ended up going into the Violet Falls, an abandoned gnomish village, which had wondrous, marvelous inventions, but seemingly something bad happened to the people themselves. A massive grundle root had erupted in the center of town, forming a crater, and something bled from an open wound on it, which is shocking because up till now, it is believed that nothing could damage the obsidian spires. But something has. Before the party decided to mend it, they've had a little look around, and they found what remains of Violet Falls. The gnomish villagers have now since become zombies, and a chime rang out, attracting them all to the Sunfield citadel. It was a sunlit hall, that's the one. Massive quartz-like cathedral. And as you entered into the interior, you saw there was a procession, some sort of communion, perhaps. There was a gnome, it looked like a miner, perhaps, leading this congregation. They had a staff filled with different types of crystals as well. They had teeth filled with a myriad of different gems. And because you didn't get to see it last time, here's the... I'll show you the art of this fella. Wait, where is his corpse? I've got to find his corpse first in the pile of bodies that everyone massacred. There he is. Gemtooth is his name. He looks like this. Clearly some sort of sadistic creature was trying to lead the zombies to go perhaps raid the Deep Delvers Enclave, since he was talking about some sort of great harvest that was about to take place. And it seemed as though they were in very much control of all the zombies, almost like some sort of puppet master. And yeah, after defeating him, a bunch of the zombies kind of lost their directions and meandering off aimlessly. You rounded them all up, though, and put them to rest, and now probably assembling them for some sort of giant pyre to burn. Other than that, I think Andy was the one currently pulling teeth because you wanted to get your hands on some gemstones. So
apparently,
let's see. Yeah. Well, they are shinies. So you can pull some teeth if you'd like.
Oh yeah, she's definitely pulling the teeth out if they're shiny gemstones.
Okay. Whilst you're doing that, you can give me the gem cutters. Was it jewel crafting?
Kesh'an will
You got jewel crafters?
Yeah, I've got. Where's my inventory? Jeweler's tools. Here we go.
That's the one. You can use either Dex or an intelligence check based with that. So that's weird. It wants to target something. That's funny.
That's discern the gem's value.
Yeah. Okay. Tell you what. Just roll
intelligence.
Yeah. Just roll me intelligence plus 5.
Okay, let's just do. Oh wow, Andy, that's not very good, is it?
So it's a 15. Oh, you want to try and Kesh'an wants to try and assist you as well by holding the door open.
Oh, thank you.
I guess you can give me an athletics check, Kesh'an.
Yeah.
Which, technically,
Athletic.
as a monk, yeah, I mean it's holding something open. It's definitely like athletic.
Yeah.
But I was about to say, aren't you, because you're a monk?
Why is it
I was
-1,
going to say, because you're a
-3?
monk, can't you use
Oh,
acrobatics?
I'm exhausted.
You are exhausted. That's what the -2 is from.
Would it be
No,
acrobatics?
Just acrobatic movement. That's not it. It's something about replacing athletics with dexterity. It's in the place of unarmed strikes, grapples, and shoves. Okay. It's kind of like a grapple. I'll let you use your dex instead of that. So what was it? 12. You got a 15 plus
5.
your dex
Oh,
-2.
wait a minute,
So yeah,
sorry,
18.
plus 10.
All right. Cool. Okay, Andy got advantage then. You can give me another roll. It'd be intelligence +9.
It would be 20.
You did say earlier she could use her dex as a choice.
Yes, but as it happens, Andy's intelligence is currently higher than their dexterity because,
Ow.
yep, that would be
It's a
the
headband.
Oh yeah,
of
I forget she
intellect.
has that.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's also a 23.
It's actually more.
Just a heads up.
Okay, 23. Good God. All right, damn. Well, we still got a not a better roll than the last one, so we'll take the 15. 15 is your total. Okay, cool. Well, it is as you're pulling these teeth out that they're definitely all different types. You got like an emerald, ruby. This miner has clearly dug through maybe hundreds of feet of rock in order to find all of these.
You
There's
probably hear her cackling like some little gremlin creature, just being like, "Payday is coming."
That's one shiny. That's two shiny.
it's like
That
a
one's
grave
not- I wouldn't
robber.
want that.
I mean, yeah, totally. I'll say that you can add a great deal of monies to your inventory. We're gonna add, well, you're gonna add that to the bag of holding, right? Because I think
No.
She wants to keep it. She doesn't want it going in the bag.
let's see how much you can carry. Okay, you've still got some room to carry. Let me see. That said, some of them are like covered in like little bits of blood, and you
Well,
can
she's
clean
not gonna
those
care
off no
about that.
problem. Yeah, they still got value once you've cleaned them.
Andy, I know you'd like to keep some of the gems and stuff because you like the shinies. Would you like me to clean them up first? I'm not opposed to some of the stuff not going in the bag of holding.
You know, sometimes if you leave all the gums and stuff on them, they actually have better value on the black market.
If it's covered in blood?
She does have a point.
What if I make it more bloody?
There has to be a certain ratio of blood.
Do we just stuff the gems in his guts and then pull them back out? Is that like a...
Andy, how do you even know this? Have you traded in black market goods before?
If I told you, I'll have to kill you.
You wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't do that.
Is there like a tier of markets? Like, if the black market is like the bad market and the secret underground market, is there like a white market and a green market and a
Yeah, they're called the Garden Center. They're called the Church Fair.
there's just a rainbow of markets, and then a void of color is black market.
Yeah, it's
Well-
called Black Friday.
Do they have sales on at this black market?
Once a year.
Llyvelin, let's put it this way. You can come, but you're not allowed to speak.
Can that happen all the time?
I
Is
don't know
that
why, but it hurts more coming from you.
let's put it this way. I grew up stealing things. You cannot sell that stuff on a regular market.
Did you try?
It did not go well.
But you tried.
Technically, we steal things from a lot of creatures, but usually we kill them first. We don't really think of the morality of the things we kill.
Oh no, I have no problem with her wanting to sell things. It's the surprise that she has been selling things on the black market.
Oh no, I see
It's
it.
nice. Like you wouldn't suspect it of selling black market goods.
Yeah, but Andy just has this air about her of taking things, and if you take things for what feels like a living, the likelihood is they're probably going to go to some secret market or secret vendors, or you probably know a lot more shady people than people expect.
I grew up on the street, like I said. You have to get by somehow, and trading with good, honest people doesn't always help.
Wow. I went to get poisons in Weep, and I took Kesh'an with me.
I know people.
And look how that went. I almost died. Maybe I should have taken Andy. Maybe I should have taken you. No offense, Kesh'an.
Kesh'an will remember this.
You did kind of save my bacon at the end, but
Look, it's not something I'm particularly proud of, but I just know that I'll get more moolah if I sell them there.
I don't know. Everyone has their own skills. Some people have skills in necromancy, Eirina. Some people struggle to have skills in necromancy, Llyvelin.
I just happen to have skills to pull out fancy teeth, and she just yanks out another one.
Oh god.
Nice. Have a look at that staff. That staff looks
Yes,
interesting.
I was about to say the staff is also adorned with a number of different gemstones. Some of them have actually clattered to the floor after the individual died. They seem to just sort of fall away. They were previously what looked to be like strung to like nails, but also several of them exploded during the actual fight. Whenever they overcame a spell or resisted something, it just broke into pieces.
Oh my god, are you saying that if we'd managed to end him sooner, we would have had a staff of legendary saves? Wow. Did he use all three of those up, or is there still like one left?
To be honest, did he even use any saves?
I'm looking at a sheet now, and yes, he did.
Use them on.
I don't think he used them all though. Oh, Kesh'an tried to stun him once. That was one. And then I think Kesh'an learned from his mistakes after that. And I don't think he used any more after that though, because I was avoiding using any.
I don't think he used any on the Hunger of a Dog, because it just wasn't enough damage.
Well, you're free to begin looking at them. Then,
hell yeah,
I've added an item to your sheet, Andy. It's an assortment of gemstone teeth, about 240 gold worth in total, and you can substitute like any spell that needs, like, say, like an emerald or a ruby with said gemstones.
Oh,
you could also put it towards a hero's feast if you really wanted at some point. But okay, the stuff itself, yeah. Anyone who likes to can roll an investigation. Sorry, no, it would be Arcana, or you can also use your intelligence jeweler's kit again.
I shall Arcana it, but if need be, I shall identify. would a 27 do?
They're Ioun stones.
What?
Yep.
Identify. Identify, because each Ioun stone has different effects, and some of them are
Correct.
pretty damn cool. Because we came
Yeah.
across one in the hut.
I'm surprised you remember that far back. You're absolutely right.
Well,
Ioun
the Tan
stones
has
are.
one, which he got in the hut.
Mm-hmm. They're roughly marble-sized and named after Ioun, a god of knowledge and prophecy revered on some worlds. Many types of Ioun stone exist, each type a distinct combination of shape and color. Looking at these, you can see there is...
Oh my god.
This one is a... Hold on. Ioun stone.
How many were
There
on
we go.
this? I used Ioun stones.
There
how
were a
many?
few, but some of them broke during the fight. Some of them he used
So how many's left?
3.
Oh, we may be in for a treat.
Yes.
Llyvelin is very excited and out of character. So is Jamey.
Okay, wow. You can cast Identify. Is that what you were saying? Can I use
I
you were
will. I
using
will
that?
be. Yes. While some of us may or may not be taking a short rest.
All right then.
Can we take a
So,
long rest?
I mean that is also a good point.
this is a Dusty Rose Prism. The first one is a Iron Stone of Protection.
Ooh, that's a good one. I remember rightly.
It explains
Hmm.
why this individual was so damn tough to hit. They were somehow protected from harm. They were rocking like a 17 AC whilst basically wearing nothing. So it must have done something to empower it.
Is that like a ring of protection sort of thing? Is that like a +1 to AC?
It's +2 actually.
Ooh, that's been buffed as well from the standard.
Oh wait, is it? No, you're right. It is a
protection,
+1.
Protection used to be +1. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Still
So,
+1. And achievement, not achievement?
They're all
most
achievement.
Iron Stones, yeah, all Iron Stones are achievement. But the other reason why he seemed to be so damn tough as well to bring down is there is another one that is a pink rhomboid. It is an Iron Stone of Fortitude. This is a very rare Iron
Ooh.
Stone.
It's
worth-
boost your con by 2.
Yep.
That
Yes, it does.
More
Gives
con.
you a bucket load of health if you were to have this orbiting your head. Probably why he was so damn tough.
Iron Stone of
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
And then lastly, there is an emerald one. And that one you don't recognize initially. But as soon as you cast Identify, it is as you thought it was. It is effectively it's like an Ioun Stone of Absorption, except instead of absorbing spells, it resists an effect, like a legendary saving throw. You can choose to use it, save, and then after that, it is gone. It is fully just it loses all magic.
So because that's a one and done, is that more like a consumable? Is it attunement? Or
It
is
is
that
still
like
attunement.
still
It
attunement?
is, but once it's used, it's then you could swap back to whatever other attunement you have. But having an ability to be able to say, "Yep, I save automatically on any one save" is pretty useful.
And that's the Iron Stone
Of legendary resistance.
of.
No, we'll call it the Iron Stone of Balance.
Oh, okay. Or fate. Fate works because it's that same sort of thing with the fate feat.
Or luck.
It might already be an Ironstone of Luck.
Yeah, and I've
No, there isn't.
The
Weird.
Iron Stone
Otherwise-
of try again.
We'll call it balance.
got balance. That's
There's a reason why.
ooh.
There's
That's
a reason.
pretty. Okay. Right. Llyvelin's thinking to himself of which would be good for who.
I'll
Because
take the fortune one. It will do nothing.
what does it do? Give you a plus
Plus
what?
+2. So let's say you were on Kesh'an's on 19, he would go to 21, which would give him a
No,
plus
I'm on
1
20.
to his con.
Oh, wait, no, I'm
Oh.
on 19. Oh, no, that would actually work for me. Me, pick me.
Yeah,
my
but
lord.
you'd have to give up an achievement slot, and I think you're already maxed on those.
No,
aren't you?
I've got a slot open, I'm pretty sure.
I was like, I will make a slot open.
He does
mean-
have one free.
Yeah, because I've only
I've-
got the Cloak of Displacement and the Amulet of Health. My third one was Egbert,
Why haven't you got
Mm.
Egbert attuned?
because he hacked.
Because Egbert hatched.
Not hacked.
Oh, so you,
Yeah.
you don't have to be
He's
attuned
also
to him.
the
even-
anchor. He's still at the tower.
Okay.
Oh, wait, but I can attune to the Frozen Flame. But...
What does the frozen flame do? for you?
Deflect energy,
Yeah.
Kesh'an, is now merged with you
Oh,
as a permanent effect. You've.
the Frozen Flame is
You-
useless.
It's not. No, it's not useless. It means that the frozen flame has quite literally changed the world.
Wait. So the frozen flame merged with you, and you don't have it as a permanent attunement. But
No,
my
it's not
book,
merged.
but my book merged with me, and it's classed as a permanent attunement. I feel I got gypped.
But I had to re-roll my stats, you little shit.
But- You're a full caster. Kesh'an's a marshal, so
yeah.
No, Kesh'an's
So in
still a
other
key
words-
element.
balanced.
Give me that Ironstone of Fortitude. Please.
Okay.
To be fair, it
Unless
does.
anybody
The
wants
frozen flame does still give you something. No, it doesn't. Never mind.
Right.
It
Here's,
just give you proficiency in wisdom saves.
Which
Frozen
And
flame
deflect
is
energy.
low. It does nothing.
No, the frozen
No.
flame. If you get rid of the frozen flame, I get rid of that feature for all monks across all campaigns.
before we do actually give it to Kesh'an, 'cause I'm not opposing this entirely.
Yeah.
Does anyone have less health than Kesh'an? And if so, do you have a attunement shot? What?
How much health does Kesh'an have?
117.
Because I do actually only have 112, but
I have 95, and and I have all my achievement slots.
yeah, you're not a caster. What?
You're not involved in this conversation.
Wow.
I have
doing you a
90,
favour. What?
but all mine are used.
19.
Is there anything that you're using that you don't necessarily need to use?
Well, I've got my violin, my cloak, and my headband.
So all of them are in.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they're all like
true.
essentially unique items for
Wait, was
Mhm.
that the intellect
Andy.
headband?
headband of intellect.
Yeah.
Headband of intellect, yeah. Which has gotten you guys out of a scrape once or twice, so I'm very reluctant to undo that one.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
their
Headband of big
base.
brain.
Yeah, I mean their base intelligence would be 12, so it's a boost
That's
of like
one more than
7.
me.
That's nuts.
It's literally
Exactly.
the only way she passes her exams.
oh my god, yeah.
True.
If she was not allowed it during exams, she'd fail.
So, anybody opposed to Kesh'an having it? Because he has 8 HP more than me, but
He's the front line.
yeah, he is the front line, and
Yeah, that
I
would be
can actually-
my only argument is that I'm the frontline melee.
You
And
you
I-
get bonked the most. Take it.
Yeah,
I
and
did
I
die
can
twice
have
this
him.
combat.
You know
I
what's
can't-
funny is the
Oh.
reason why you've got 19 con, right?
Yeah.
Is because of the other magical item that you
Gives you con.
should actually be it's the amulet of
Amulet of
health.
Health.
Yeah.
Wait, so are you actually attuned to 3 things?
No, 2.
Are you not?
The amulet of health is the other attunement item.
Yeah, cloak of displacement and the amulet of health. I
Oh,
could
so
wear
you're-
the robe of
yeah,
shadows and have 3.
Oh, I see. So you'd be going full con if we give you the storm. But yeah, you can have the storm because I can actually buff my health with a spell anyway. So
The
He wants
the
protection.
Iron Stone only pushes it to 20 though max, doesn't it?
No. You're thinking of ASIs. Oh no, you're right, to a maximum of 20.
Yeah.
Yep, no problem. Yeah,
But
okay.
it still will
Unless
give
you
you
want
that
to
plus
overrule
1.
it.
Well, having
No, I
a
wouldn't-
21 con is no different to having a 20 con.
yeah, it's true.
Apart from for holding your breath, possibly.
Yeah.
I think that's based on your score, not your modifier.
But it's still going to give me how much?
You
is it?
won't
Plus.
Don't worry about that. It's
It'll
plus
give
2.
you
14?
it will give you 14 more HP.
Hmm. Interesting.
Chris, what have you done?
Sure.
My 117 health.
Why is it giving you strength?
Is,
They've cocked that up.
Yeah,
Is-
because the strength one is just called an Iron Stone of Strength.
Yep,
is
It's
I-
they've messed it up.
is Eirina wanting more AC?
I don't think she needs it.
Yeah, I was
I think you need it.
right. Okay. Have you got an attunement slot though?
No.
Or have you got anything that you'd be willing to swap out?
I mean, the unlucky magnet doesn't seem to do anything at the moment, but
Is that what you've got at the moment?
I've got the Pearl of Power, Necklace of Adaptation, and the Unlucky Magnet.
Okay.
I just want
So
to
the thing about with the
Because I'm willing to swap out my necklace of adaptation. Are we still thinking we need it down here? I don't think so. I think it was just for when we're going to go on that one journey. I'm probably going to swap it out for that extra AC because then at least I'll be at 15 for now. You know, until I get my robes back.
Yeah, that'll be
Mhm.
ideal.
You need it.
your robes?
I love how you're disregarding the ones I spent years making for you, but that's fine.
Well, this I can wear 2
It only
robes.
saved your life once.
I can wear
Wow.
2 robes. What the hell are you chatting about?
Double robe.
I just want to say the Iron Stone of Fortitude costs 40,000 gold.
You don't look at that. Don't. No price
His
on
little
there
hand is
is.
slowly reaching over.
And because I appreciate so much the fact that you give me a second chance of life every time that I potentially die, Llyvelin will walk over and give over the Iron Stone of Balance to Eirina.
Is it quite ironic that I'm currently eating chewy sweets in the shape of gems?
Nice.
I just realised that.
You know,
If
These
You-
will be taunting Andy the whole time because when you activate an Iron Stone, it floats above your head and orbits. So
I'm
they
just
will be in
imagining-
constant view.
She's
So-
like reaching over, and Llyvelin just has to slap her hand away.
but yeah, I will pass
Get the
over
protection.
the Iron Stone of Balance to Eirina. So if ever you get hit by something that your AC can't save against, you can,
Mhm.
Because that'd be a
Save
pretty
that.
big hit then, if that's the case, because obviously my AC is 19.
well, it would be
We
like a
could
saving
sell
throw or
them.
something.
Sell them
Yeah.
and we can retire.
What?
We could retire.
Andy, I don't know when the last time is you looked in the bag of holding, but we've got enough money.
So we could still retire.
Don't you have a small dragon's horde?
You're not listening to my point. All of us. We can let other people do the hero stuff.
But if something happens and we don't save Midra, there won't be a place to retire to.
Ah, shit.
That is a good point.
We have to be the heroes that we want to talk about.
You just look over to Kesh'an and he's trying to catch the iron stone around his head.
Why am-
It's like a little laser pointer.
I'm too. I understand the concept of how much money there is, and I am too good for my own nature.
You're talking more like a not Llyvelin.
That's true.
But you make
So
a
what body
very valid
parts I
point.
cut off next?
Oh, no.
Am I feeling more like Llyvelin now?
Seriously though, does anybody have any way of casting Greater Restoration at all?
Nope.
Well,
Greater.
as you're at
I can.
as you're at one level of exhaustion, it would just be a single lesser restoration would be all you need.
We do have
Indeed. Yes, I've been waiting. Yeah. He does place a hand on your shoulder, Kesh'an, and washes you clear of the fatigue.
Oh,
May the, may the white sun... Yep. Lesser restoration can be used on the first level of exhaustion. But if you'd had two, you would have been in dire straits.
How
But
do I make the Iron Stone work?
Thank you.
Of course. Don't thank me. Thank the white sun. May
yes.
that light cleanse you of your fatigue.
Thank you, White Sun.
Yeah.
Does
And
the white sun do
Llyvelin...
massages? My back hurts.
I mean, I can do that manually
I was
without the
joking.
blessings.
I was
Oh,
joking.
right. Aren't you supposed to be leading us, finding the way down? We've got sidetracked again.
Yeah, that happens a lot with this group. You just kind of have to go with the flow of it.
I see.
Yeah, things
Well-
kind of just come together how they're supposed to. You got to understand that with the stuff that sidetrack us, end up empowering us even more for the things that we are about to come across.
And besides, if we didn't get sidetracked, all those zombies would still be running around, which is bad in your books, if I remember rightly.
True.
And
We've
by
done good work here.
There you
by the-
go!
by the sounds of it, they were going to go to the closest encampment, which would have been the one we just came from.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't equip it, Llyvelin, that's why you did. You may have
Oh.
attuned to it, but you need to equip it. And by equip it, I mean you chuck it up and it starts orbiting your head.
Thank you, Amon.
Right, just before we- Just before we carry on, Sinali, does she want the unlucky magnet?
Sure. He doesn't know what it does, but she'll take it.
Well, I'll explain what it does to her, obviously.
Yeah.
It's an attunement item, so I'm going to unattune to it, so it means it's kind of useless.
Yep.
And I think she might find... Because she makes people make saving throws, right?
Yes.
Cool. Then she might find it useful.
Okay. I shall take the unlucky magnet, which she will... I don't know how big it is, but for some reason I'm now imagining them trying to wear it as like almost like round their neck as like a collar.
Sure.
So-
How do I send this to James?
Already done.
Oh, thank you.
So-
I'll delete it off your sheet then.
Because Sean mentioned a long rest, and I know that could be a joke, but is that something we should consider, or are we on a clock for something?
Well, the hanged man could potentially escape if we don't get there in time, and we don't know how close that is. Last time he sent an invisible killer for us, so you know.
Ah. Okay. Because I'm down to my last 2 spells. Granted, they're big ones, but my last 2 spells.
And I don't have any more hit dice.
Neither do I.
Same.
Do
Same.
we have any way of tracking him?
I might be able to via one of the Grendel routes, maybe, or maybe Andy can go back down there with their weird cloaky thing.
Yeah, when we were first coming down here, if the hangman sent the silent assassin thing after us, Andy knew exactly where it went because you followed it. So you could guide us from here with your cloak
Well,
Like, cool.
if you still remember the way.
I mean, how long has it been since I actually went in there?
Well, it's actually the beginning of the Violet Falls. We said that you had to find another way down, so we kind of retconned basically you arriving at the cell, and instead you had to continually circumvent the cave systems and spiral down, and you've been tracking the route ever since. But now you've entered into another cavern and needed to find a way down from here, which I guess you actually have. Kesh'an found it very painfully.
yeah, I fell about, what was it, 400 feet or something like that?
300
And
feet,
you
yeah.
did not
300 feet.
land on your feet.
No, but I survived.
You fail as a cat.
I'm at the practice.
I'm thinking just for safety. I mean, I'm not looking too bad at the moment. Yeah, I've used a few spell slots, but not as many as I could have. So if you guys wanted a rest, it will give me time to pop back in. Just make sure that we're on the right track.
I
Yeah,
think
that-
it would be ideal.
Yeah, we don't want to be going the wrong way after all this.
Yeah, if everyone's happy with that. You
Mhm.
guys settle down, I'll do all the work, she says jokingly.
Before you go, because it's probably been a while, I should probably repop us with a telepathic bond, just so.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, there's something I should mention. First of all, there was a Duragar in here earlier. They've
Oh,
scampered
yeah.
off. Yeah, they ran during the fight. And secondly,
How'd you miss her?
Andy,
What?
you
No.
when you first came in here, you saw the figure that was Gemtooth, this guy. And when he tried to avoid notice, he actually ended up going to a secret passage.
Ooh,
That was also mentioned last session.
okay. Knowing that now, I want to look at the secret passage.
Yeah, so you can do that as well. I will
Mhm.
say, tracing back the way they went, they disappeared
It's just
towards
like, I
the back.
wondered if he had like a whole tooth collection that he used to change out.
Dentures.
The Duragar is likely long gone. You don't see any sign of them, but there is the darkened corners and interiors behind these pillars. This is where you saw this Gemtooth kind of slink away and hide.
Mhm.
So, yeah, just give me another investigation check, and you'll see if we can detect it.
I
I'm
shall.
pretty sure it was
aim-
around the back here.
I will say this map is freaking gorgeous, by the way.
Yeah, JPEGU. They know how to make maps.
Oh, come on, Andy.
For
Why are
sure.
you only rolling single digits today?
I am aiding. I did.
Okay. Oh, you can go ahead and roll an advantage then, since Llyvelin is also good at investigation, and he's helping you find it. Well,
Oh, that was even worse. So 13.
that's rough. Damn.
I swear,
hmm.
Andy, he was. I'm sure he was coming from over here.
Maybe
My bad.
you're stumped. You're like, you feel around the wall. And it's completely sealed off. There's no gaps or anything. You're like, how the heck did he disappear back here? You swear you heard like a grinding sound of stone, but you're not finding any kind of lever or obvious pressure plate.
If
He's on-
I spend a few minutes, can I use my
Hmm.
ghostly gaze to look through the wall?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
What
I have
is-
the X-ray shirt.
You have that too.
You have the X-ray shirt?
That's a long time since we used that.
Wait,
Yeah, I just remembered it.
does the ghostly gaze cost anything?
It's just
No,
a
they
once
just
a
have
day
to-
thing.
No, it's once per short rest.
Ah,
Oh, okay. It's not
oh
even
yeah,
that bad.
short or long rest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the
And
X-ray
then you
shirt
have
is
to concentrate
free.
on it. It's free, but it only lets you. Yeah, the X-ray shirt is good. It just only lets you see through kind of like the thin layer, like a
No.
door.
It's fine. I'm very happy to use ghostly gaze.
Yeah. If you place it around Andy, you start to see maybe a couple of inches deep into the wall, but you're not finding the exact place where it was. And maybe you're placing it on the floor and you kind of see beneath like the tiles, but there's more earth underneath. Ghostly gaze does penetrate like 30 feet of anything, so that's like way more advanced than the shirt. The shirt's still fun. You can do. You should use it more often for like checking behind doors. Like if you're like, ooh, we don't know what's on the other side. Yeah, totally use it. It's a great
Yeah, I
scouting
just
tool.
completely forgot I had it.
Can I borrow that?
Sure. She passes it to Llyvelin.
I'm gonna like put it over myself and look down. See healthy organs, right?
No,
Yes.
Statan did this once. Statan did this once, and he turned completely invisible. Just the shirt portion. So, like, his legs and his head and his hands were still there. It's just what the
Oh,
shirt
yeah.
covers went invisible.
Right. Which was
Right.
about the thick, because Jatan's quite a thin guy. It was basically you worked out that is the width of the shirt. It's enough that it makes like a torso invisible.
And if I hold it slightly out a bit, so you can actually see organs and stuff.
You have finally found little Llyvelin.
Okay, but yeah, the point still stands. I'm gonna hold it slightly away from Sinali, because is it just a case of the exterior is like undead, or is
You're looking at Sinali with the
Is-
X-ray shirt.
is all the inside dead?
Of it.
Hi, no. That's not. No.
It does see through skin, organs, the bones probably still there. That said, there is something peculiar as you're staring at their eye. Where their missing eye should be, there is a swirling vortex of chaos staring right back at you, Llyvelin.
Like there's something.
Hey,
There is actually
make me an intelligence saving throw, actually, Llyvelin.
Why do I always find these crazy things?
Because you do stupid, crazy things.
Good job, he's probably proficient. Yeah, 17 is a
Jesus.
success. Llyvelin, if you hadn't perhaps... Wait a minute, is it you? I mean, you're missing an eye as well, so it's kind of like
am.
almost a kindred spirit right here, staring right back at you. It feels like this multicolored abyss that is just flailing back out at you. But these colors are not colors you've ever seen before. They are maddening concentric circles that then swap their kind of energy and then spill out into tendrils where their veins should be. There's these, yeah, I guess like flailing limbs, for better word.
So
Feels like it's reaching out to you.
apart from that, are the organs undead or are they living?
They've probably rotted away.
Yeah,
Interesting.
he doesn't need to breathe.
Fully undead.
Mhm.
Inside. Because I don't really deal with the undead proper. I just put them to rest. Thought maybe
Well,
they'd
and
do
do
like
you-
an active brain but apart from that, just utter chaos energy, just straight from the head area. Cool.
The
cool.
eye itself, yeah.
The
It's
eye
like you're
itself.
not able to look. It's almost like you are looking past a door, and that door is Sinali's eyelid,
But
and
Llyvelin
beyond
is
it
saying all
is
this
some
out
sort
loud,
of.
just like utter chaos energy, straight from like the eye
Uh-huh.
area. Absolute terror. Let's not be doing that again.
It
Have no
reminds you
clue
of
what
something
happened with it.
from the hut.
Was it looking straight at the cage planet?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to even prompt you. You're on the ball today. Wow, Jamie's memory's coming back to him. This is crazy, guys. Oh,
The more Harry loses, the more his memory comes back.
freeze the airwaves. The signal is clear.
back
That's
together.
incredible. Yes, Llyvelin, that's exactly what this is. And it's probably the only reason why you succeed on this saving throw. Otherwise, you'd imagine lesser minds falling prey to this maddening sight.
The
But for you, it's a comforting, I guess, reminiscent look that you're seeing.
So it wouldn't have been specific. Like I specifically won't remember seeing it because it was actually Hestelia that looked and saw it. But Hestelia did describe it very vividly.
There you
As
go.
like this-
Then it's
Captured planet of netted, and I think it looked like it almost had like a face.
it was like an eye. Yeah, the planet
Like
kind of
an eye.
formed into an eyeball and looked right back at you. And yes, if I still have the image somewhere, it might be locked away in my folders. But...
Yeah, I passed back the shit bit, and I'm just looking at Sinali like, not sure if I should be terrified or utterly impressed.
Is that out loud?
Yes.
Sinali's just like, why not both?
It's the swirling energy of pure unbridled chaos.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't always have that. I think I only got that when I came back from the dead.
Oh, so you know you've got it. It's not just something that's there.
When I, it's why I keep my eye closed, and it's only when I open my eye that, I can access some of my abilities. And when I, summoned my doggy, it was almost like black tears flowed onto my shadow, which then formed into it.
So is that like the is that your innate nature, or is that the given nature of your magic?
Not really sure. I think you were there when the tower spoke. My power doesn't make much sense. Should be almost impossible, is what they thought. It seems. I think the crystals they were harvesting, which she holds up, her one was somehow connected to that power, and they were researching it. But somehow, when I died, I think, though I don't know, it woke me up. It's not fun dying. Though
It's
living
not.
wasn't much better at that time. So.
Wow.
Yeah, dying is definitely not fun. Living at the very moment of your skin being absolutely burnt away is also not.
Ooh, that happened to one of my
More shared
friends.
trauma.
So are we
Yeah.
resting here, or what's going on?
I
Well,
think we're doing
Irina's
Oh, yeah.
over there
You were
looking
looking
at the
for.
ground.
Well, let
Right,
me
yeah, ghostly
look through the
gaze.
wall first, because then I get my ghostly gaze back on a rest. You know.
Nice.
Okay. Ghostly gaze does see through way more than the X-ray shirt. You realize this stone passageway, it's a huge block, and you're kind of looking through maybe 5 feet of it. There is a passageway, in fact. A small room beyond the central chamber seems to contain a narrow staircase hidden behind a well-crafted secret door. And what is that door? Oh, it doesn't say, but I will just say that it is simply right at the back here, and you can even see beneath the floor where it would go to. It's a small chamber beneath the hall. It looks like a central kind of maybe a treasury or something, or you can see like scrolls and tomes lining the wall, as well as statuettes and holy symbols.
Oh my god.
Maybe a couple of those like what are they called? They look like holy hand grenades, but they're
Okay. If I'm looking through like the walls where this doorway is, can I see like the mechanism that opens it, and can I figure out where that is?
yeah. Give me an investigation with advantage since you can see all the
Sure.
mechanisms.
We went super blurry.
21.
Mhm. Huh? Oh, 21. Yeah, that's all you need. 20 is good. Then you are able to spot the it looks to be a series of long kind of strings. There's about 7 in total. They seem to be running the length of the floor. And as you're looking at them, following them, they lead up all the way to the organ. But
I knew it.
Right.
they're not attached to the
Then Knuckles
keys
starts going
themselves,
over
though.
to the organ.
I mean, yeah, they're they're not attached to the keys, but those little switches on the sides of the organ, the things that you use to tune it, right?
Yeah.
Either way, this is
Okay.
Andy's specialty area, not ours.
Perfectly. Okay.
Can she reach
Yeah,
the pedals?
Yes, this is built for gnomes.
Good.
I-
She kind of like sits down on the bench and she's like, should I be offended or not?
It's a perfect fit.
If you wish
Somehow
to
I
play,
feel I should take offense that I'm about the right height for a gnome organ.
So
if
good.
you wish to play the organ, Andy, I did have an idea to play my bagpipe to the song that he was going to do. Would you like to do like a musical duet?
Tell you
Or
what,
you-
this one probably would actually work very, very well.
Hell yes. Because I was actually thinking it over there. I was like, imagine playing the bagpipes in here, the acoustics.
But
That's
can I just do
very
something
true.
really quickly? And she'll go and sit at the keys and do the diddly-dee, diddly-dee.
Yes. Oh, you're crackling, Chris.
You gotta do it. It's an organ.
Where is my bagpipes? I think it's just a performance check. So,
I don't know how I did that. Ah! Ah, that's the
But-
zoom in one. Okay. So I'm trying to zoom in, and instead she's spinning. You
60.
spin me right round, baby, right round.
I didn't fail in the
That's
church,
pretty good.
in the
Yeah, you
cathedral.
let the bagpipes ring out. Oh my god, it's Andy literally spinning on the spot.
I,
Great, yeah.
I will, however, let Andy lead this. So I will just sort of like add a bit of to the background of whatever she plays.
Mm-hmm. All right then. Holy
Exactly
crap!
like
31.
that. Yeah, exactly like that.
After
Kesh'an and I are dancing now.
it's true.
The heck?
Eirina, you can see through the actual wall, and you can see what strings are attached to what things. And as Andy is performing the tuning mechanism and getting them pitch perfect, you can see they are pulling like a combination lock on the wall as well. And you're able to sort of relay that combination back to Andy as you can see the door kind of being manipulated. And it's like you're seeing the tumblers in a lock, and together with your investigation and X-ray vision and Andy's expert knowledge on how to tune this organ perfectly.
You know, this is the
yeah.
first time I played an organ, right?
I've played many organs.
Ugh.
So was Andy
it does-
considering the conversation earlier about the black market?
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I don't need to know that.
Not the kidneys.
Maybe
It
that
does
would
end up
explain why she's such a good
freeing.
nurse.
That's true.
You don't have the heart. I do.
I do now.
The same grinding sound reveals a passageway, and you can head down into the treasury.
More money.
Build back.
Wait, as you're all cheering that, and you're like, well, running down there. Dalmas is like, this is not loot to be taken. These are holy relics belonging to the gnomish goddess of. And he's still trying to ponder who that actually is.
Even you
I'm
cannot
not
remember.
Would I?
She's clearly
maybe
a
I-
goddess of good fortune and luck, perhaps.
So surely she will mind if we spread the fortune?
Yeah. Spread the wealth.
I'm
you-
not comfortable with looting the treasury of a religion, but maybe if there's some things that can help us on our
I was going to say, you're saying
endeavours.
about not looting anything religious. Where do you think we found Gold Kiss? Just saying.
That's true.
What? You stole it from a...
We didn't steal it. We passed a test, thank you, but we still took it.
And this is kind of like a test anyway. I mean, we
We solved the puzzle, right?
we killed all the zombies again.
And
I
again,
I
and
would,
again.
however- yeah. I would, however, like to inspect the statue for if there's any sort of inscription. Figure out who
It's
Uh,
like,
it-
don't touch my gold.
You can roll an investigation. Meanwhile, the rest of you can roll a persuasion check. It's like a group
Dwarves are
persuasion.
supposed to be the greedy ones.
Persuasion,
It's- I'm not exactly against leaving, but if there's anything magical that'd help us, again,
19, 14, 23. Wow, Sinali. I didn't even hear
We
you
are
speak.
very persuasive.
Apparently very-
Sinali just tugs on his arm and like, I didn't get any treasures from the fight. I want one.
He's just staring at them.
he's dead creature and goes, I am not gonna attest.
All right. Look, but let's not desecrate any tombs or anything down there. I mean,
Why
it's a
don't you take
treasury,
us
not a
for?
catacomb. But
What do you think we are, monsters?
Some of us are very respectful of the dead.
very well.
Yeah, and
see
he's like got gums and blood on her.
Oh
I
god,
said some of us, not all of us.
so messed up.
We did burn the
Um,
undead bodies, right?
Yeah, I
well,
did
you
say
were
in
in the
the last
process of
session that
the.
I was going to do the little bonfires so that they
Yeah,
wouldn't be
we-
used
Mhm.
again.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna say that would be a good show if we hadn't already. But that's something we definitely said we were gonna do.
I said it at
I
the end
got,
of last session. That's something that I'd done.
I got a
Alright.
21 by the way for my checking of inscription.
Did you now? Okay, nice. Right then. So yeah, the gnomish goddess of fortune. It's unlike anyone you've probably seen before up in the surface. Like no one worships this god on the surface. Like you've never seen it before. You may
Hmm.
have read about like gnomes gods before, but
Well,
it's
I did have that little bout where I had contacts in Finkelbit that I would
you
speak to, and
did.
maybe they had like rumors, tales. Maybe they didn't worship them, but they knew something about them. Like,
Right.
because I was interested in any sort of lore I could get my hands on of anything that could be magical in nature, divine, just magic in general. So maybe
Hmm.
I'd heard something from the gnomish people of Finkelbit.
Okay. Cool.
My guess of adding to that you could pull from.
Yeah, that's true. That probably makes the most sense out of everyone. Then, in which case, yeah, this doesn't match the usual gnomish pantheon. You've heard of like gold, glitter gold, most likely,
Hmm.
but this is not them. This is
Another lost
someone
one.
else in time. Another lost one, yeah, potentially a forgotten god. Especially since all the clergy is dead, it's likely that they are gone with them, effectively. The closest you can think to this god would be something like Timora, who was a goddess of good fortune and luck, but this one is she seems more angelic than the previous than Timora. And I'm sure there will actually probably be information on her down in the catacombs or the treasury itself, since that's where it's got all the tomes and stuff. Other than that, what you're reading from is gnomish music notation with the hymns and those kind of worship songs.
Hmm. Could
Which
this have by any chance have been connected to, you know, like the select bards of oh what were they called? Like how the powers passed down to other very select bards like Andy,
a muse.
like a muse. Could it be connected in that sort of way with all this music sheeting, and or is this just
Not all the muses were music related. So some
Hmm.
were actually more to do with like different arts. Could be craft. Could be something like that. In fact,
Craft.
Yeah,
actually, gnomes did do a lot of crafting. To be fair, so
possible.
it's
So
very
maybe
possible.
out there is a gnomish bard of gem crafting.
Well, maybe
Or something.
something like that.
Do we get a name other than
Oh,
gnomish goddess of fortune?
well, the gnomish name is here. I guess in order to try and translate that,
Eirina?
it would be yeah. I mean, you can do that.
Either that or I spend time doing comprehend languages, but I feel like it's much easier to just go, Eirina!
All right, let me just change my eyeballs.
There. Could you put your book brain on and tell me what this word means instead of me having to cast a spell?
Yeah, I'm coming.
It's like if we want to speak to something that's a language I don't know, Kesh'an. If I want to know a word, Eirina.
I'm just doing my part.
If I want
I'm
music
doing my part.
to read a music sheet, Andy.
Yeah, I
Want
mean,
to read an
effectively.
arcane book, Llyvelin.
What's going on? So blurred.
Anyway,
So yes, you can read it. Well, right now Irina's downstairs in the treasury. When she comes back up, for sure.
I
Um,
called her back up or messaged her or well,
Yeah,
various
yeah,
tell-
but like treasure.
Is it that thing where you're like you stood on the spot and you're like, Llyvelin wants help, treasure, and you're like just turning left and right.
Okay, you have to remember, it has been Irina's dream since she was a very young kid in the library to come to this place and excavate things. She has found secret room with ancient treasure. She gotta look.
But
You can wait.
also secret law and secret
No,
lost cards.
that wait.
Okay, I spend the time to cast comprehend languages after getting a swift no from Eirina.
It's not a no, it's a wait a few minutes. Be patient.
Okay.
okay, so
I'll write the word down and come down to the treasure.
I'll say that you can tell that it's a lot of the songs are about crafting, creation, and the like, creating marvelous inventions, just like the gnomes have been doing down here. And there's also quite one of the hymns you find seems to be an emphasis on timekeeping, and future portents as well. Seems to be interesting, but we'll get to that in a minute. For now, though, yeah, the holy relics, there's like gold adorned orbs down here, scrolls, tomes. It's a great deal of holy relics they would have kept in reference to their god. Someone can roll religion checks. Anyone can roll a religion check to sort of determine what these scrolls are, because they do contain spells, ancient like holy rites and writs
Oh.
of. I mean, actually, I just realized that would be Dalmas's check as well. Intelligence.
I'm too distracted by this word or name.
Okay, Dalmas has got you covered. He does mention a lot of these are clerical spells, like the Divine School of Magic. There's healing spells, protection, and blessings, and the like. I might be able to cast them if with some strain, unless anyone else is proficient with religion. I don't think anyone else is, are they?
And
Look,
it just
he suddenly
cackles.
changed his tune about taking things from the treasure room.
Well, it seems like you said you're in need of healing. Several of these could provide that. This one, for example, is a prayer, and he unravels the scroll.
Of healing.
Or it does seem to heal, but it is not. Well, yes. Do you wish for me to read it? It'll only take 10 minutes.
If
Now the new one works these days. Or actually, this is ancient. Does it work like the old one did?
No, the new one and the old one both heal.
Yeah, but doesn't the new one do something to do with like the way it...
Yes, you gain the benefits of a short rest, but you also regain 2d8 hit points as well.
Oh, okay.
So there is that. In which case, Yeah, when you're all gathered up, and he will read this, you can all gain the benefits of a short rest as well. You can heal.
Yay!
What was that I just rolled?
Mhm.
16. I rolled 16? Yeah, okay. So Prayer of Healing is a second level. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4 more, that's 4 plus 2, 6. He takes
Damn.
a sixth level Prayer of Healing from one of the many scrolls and casts that. So everyone heals for 20 hit points.
But me, I don't need it.
Yeah, Andy's fine.
Imagining as it heals Sinali, she becomes slightly sunburnt for a moment. Like, it
Good
still
to.
works, but it's just like, ow.
Sinali finally has colour to her features.
Yep.
It's like when you see that like goth kid from school who's come back from a very sunny vacation.
Yep.
Recently, my talent, it looks really weird.
Oh yeah. It's like the hands and wrists, the neck upwards are all like tanned, but they still kept on their dark clothing, so anything away from that is still pure white.
There is also I'll just give it to you. It's a potion of advantage held within what looks to be a holy relic bottle, like a round golden bottle with a little cross at the top.
Who's best to have that? Is that like a minute of advantage?
Yeah, for the next hour,
Oh, hour.
you can get advantage on any D20 check,
Any or just the one choice
D20
of
test, one D20 test
1d10?
within the next hour. It takes the form of a sparkling golden mist.
Oh. Bag of holding, or does anyone want that specifically?
I mean, you can hold on to it.
Yeah, worth holding on to.
Bag of holding it then, I guess. Still.
If you to put in the bag of holding, it's an action to pull out, an action to drink. But
Yeah, true. Yeah.
you can put it in there anyway for safekeeping, in case, I don't know, some massive thunderous spell goes off and blows up all the potions.
Yeah,
That'd be a shame.
wait, yeah, you're right. Right.
Meteor
Thanks,
shower.
Emon.
Meteor.
Basically, that's what happens on the Tamagotchi. Has a
Yeah,
meteor
well-
shower in it. Basically, eradicates everything you've put on the island.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, we'll bag of holding it then, and then if we ever do need it before a battle or something, someone can
Mhm.
pull it out and use.
There is a potion of heroism.
Ooh. Ooh. Getting the good stuff.
And there are 2 potions of greater healing as well. These are all, again, sort of held within these like sensors, holy vials.
I will take hold of one of those.
Yeah.
Just because I think I've got the most hit points, so I'm the least likely to go down. So I can get to someone who does go down. And I think maybe
Okay.
Kesh'an should hold the other one because he can get across a battlefield quickly in the event of.
True. And now that I have fully in tuned with my half elf Kuravat heritage, I can get people up on 1 HP if need be with my spell anyway, so I don't necessarily need.
And obviously Andy already has healing spells in a pinch.
Yeah, I've added that to you.
Yeah, and I can disappear.
He wants the potion of heroism. Gives temporary hit points in the bless spell.
Andy,
I feel like Andy.
lowest HP. It's exactly why we were talking about the stone in the first place, but they don't have attunement slots. But they're
But also
okay.
because she can't give herself bardic, I think Bless could just aid her a
Yes.
little bit in if she needs it.
Yeah,
Because I
sure.
am a blessing.
Okay. You've also got a potion of greater healing on your sheet as well, Andy. Still,
Do I?
apparently,
Holding out on us.
yeah, screw.
She's just rooting
Alright.
in her bag and she's just,
The
I'm just going to hide that.
also the 16 Dalmas does recognize another spell that he says, I've heard of something like this before, but it's been a long time since a spell like this has even been cast.
Do
I
tell.
likely. This thing is most likely one of the gnomish clerics' work. Quite an inventive spell. It's known as hexproof.
Oh.
It's a protective spell. If you were to be targeted by some, let's say, evil spell or magic, it has a way to prevent that.
What
But it doesn't
level?
prevent. It's 4th level.
Yeah.
It is.
Level-
Yeah, it's a scroll, however.
Yeah, but there's a thing about scrolls is if they happen to be wizard in nature.
No, it's artificer,
Mhm.
cleric, or paladin, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, you're gonna struggle unless you have religion. Karius might be able to cast it, but it's also Dalmas might be able to cast it as
Hey.
well.
I forget, Karius is cleric.
Hmm.
I think maybe Dalmas holds on to it for now, I guess.
Very
And
well.
if we still
Yeah.
have it by the end, we'll give it to Karius.
Yeah.
Do any of the scrolls happen to be, I know cleric, but necromancy cleric in nature?
No, they seem to be mostly abjuration spells here. Protective and blessings.
Worth a shot. Again, maybe in my book. Harvest.
Sorry, this is
Um,
not the church for us, Llyvelin.
No, this is kind of the opposite, but
Oh, I just had an idea.
Yes.
Your eyes and that shirt can see through things, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could look at the mechanical harpoon thing outside and see if you can work out how it's broken or if it's broken by looking at the inside.
mechanical harpoons?
Yeah, it's a thing I found in one of the houses. It looked like it would be like almost like a crossbow, but with like water to fire off like a harpoon, I think. Something like that. It didn't
Oh,
work when I tried.
that's true. In the same sense, there was a cage hoisted in the air that I couldn't figure out. Gnomes are really advanced in their ancient technologies.
Yeah, I mean, how long does this last? Like a minute, right?
Well, we've short rested, so I'd have to cast it again, technically.
Oh.
Okay.
Are
Alright.
Which
we,
is fine.
that's
I don't
fine.
mind. I don't mind doing that.
are we touching the
Yeah.
gold, or are we leaving the gold? Are we
There-
being
there-
respectful?
Yeah, there's a coffer with 143 gold in it.
We should probably not.
I don't think we need that. We've got plenty of gold.
No.
Yeah, we don't need
Okay.
143 gold.
Alright then.
Those were
Gold.
donations for the church. I don't feel right taking that.
Mm-hmm. Alright. In which case, then, I think we're all done here. Shall we? Oh, and Llyvelin, yeah, there's various tomes, religious sort of teachings of this goddess, rather.
Pretty
And
cool.
let's see.
I show the gnomish name that I wrote down to Eirina of
Oh.
the goddess.
Yeah. What was the name?
It is. I'm trying to pronounce it. It's Waethia. It's
Huethia?
pronounced Waethia.
Pop it in the chat.
Huethia.
It's like that.
Huethia.
The Gnomish translation it's basically like a similar word for like creation, effectively, or
Oh.
like invention. But also, it seems to be something about a patron who would bring something new into the world, whether it be a song, a sculpture, a machine, or some sort of dream.
So
It seems as though they were there to inspire the act of creation itself.
So it's in the sense of like the way things gods and goddesses sometimes are named. It's sort of like Sergipoica, with it meaning purity and nature.
Mm-hmm.
This one is like invention and
Yeah,
Great,
it's also it's also there's another kind of meaning, maybe a word that has a similar sound to it, and you can actually divulge the word of earth from it as well, as though it is creation from the earth, as though they are digging the ideas up out of the earth. And since this settlement is very much deep in the earth, it stands to reason these gnomes had an ideal that as they're digging through the ground and uncovering all these different treasures and minerals, they're using those as the foundation to create. These minerals are used as building blocks, effectively. So it is creation
That's
from
cool.
earth. And a lot of the hymns and mantras and prayers seem to be of each gnome creating some sort of masterwork thing, some sort of great invention that would shape the world in some way. So it's obvious these gnomes strived to bring in new technology.
Llyvelin finds interest in this, that in another life he might have been like a cleric or something. He does find it intriguing coming from a place that was religious, and despite the religion. That's cool.
One said scripture seems to reference something known as the Everclock.
Everclock.
And they seem to reference it as an epitome of this worship through invention. And the sort of perfect example of something that would change the world.
See, you say Everclock, but all I'm thinking is one of those perpetual calendars that ticks around itself.
Gnome's probably made one of those. I wouldn't be surprised. Is the Everclock anything any of us might have heard of, or?
Nope.
Okay.
It was invented here, clearly, and it's sort of like, it's only referenced here.
If anyone would know, I'm assuming it would be the Master of Time himself.
That is a good idea. Speaking of which, let's Unless you're doing anything more in the sunlit hall, we'll take you back to Violet Falls, and you can have a look at that harpoon gun if you want, as well as the cage if you'd like. But
Yep.
okay,
I will
cool.
take a nosy.
Oh no, all the zombies restarted their day.
And okay, Eirina, so which one do you want to look at? The both of them? I guess you'll have to pick up the harpoon gun and take it to the cage because it only lasts a minute.
I can do that.
All right, so you can give me an Arcana or an Investigation check as you're looking at both.
Okay. 31.
Gee.
Holy. Oh, damn. Okay, so the harpoon, it does seem to be jammed in some fashion, and it looks like there's multiple different harpoons in it as well. Looks like it has effectively like a canister that loads up these harpoons. It can fire multiple. Though one of them is clearly like jammed in this kind of barrel canister. It would take some time to unjam it, but
That's fine. I
It's-
make a note of like where it's jammed, and I will
okay.
come back to that later. I don't have time to do that now because I need to look at the cage.
Yep. And as for the cage itself, in one moment. This cage clearly was once used as a lift, and it's a brass cage hanging by a thick chain over a shaft that descends into darkness. Brass faces depict sneering gnomes that decorate the cage. Inside it, a large brass lever juts out from a complicated arrangement of gears and pistons. And with that, you can check. With that check, you can inspect the mechanism in the cage. And likely they were going to use this to probably shuttle the zombies up into Deep Delver's Enclave. You notice small pinholes in the mouths of the sneering brass gnomes' faces that line the walls of the lift cage. And the brass lever inside the cage sends the cage up or down depending on how it is pulled. But do you see those pins? It seems as though it is the exact size that would fit some of the smaller pins you've seen on actually the gnome zombies, believe it or not. They've all had these pins. I should have mentioned them earlier, but effectively they would have had these pins on them. At first, you thought nothing of it. You thought they were just basically a small either hairpin or maybe they used it as a drawing pin, perhaps. But up till now, you've really not taken much notice of them. There's after all, they're gnomes. They're always going to be carrying strange tools and knickknacks. Anyway, you realize a bunch of these would probably fit into the indentation, which would allow the lever to move freely, because at the moment it's actually jammed. But by placing these pins in, apparently it'll unlock it.
Did the pins survive the bonfire? Is my question.
Well, yeah, they're metal, so
Okay.
yes, you can find a bunch of charred pins.
Can we go and retrieve some?
Sure thing.
So is this like a shortcut back if we ever need to?
Yeah, I don't know yet.
It's exactly what it is. This would have led back to Deep Devil's Enclave. After all, this was a settlement. This was a settlement that used to do trade with them. Do you remember? They said that they wanted to find the lost city of the gnomes.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's a Dark Souls shortcut.
Sure. So that's that mechanism. If you ever want to come back to do Devils, you can shove the pin-ins and get back up. Then there's well, actually, there is one last. There's two places you haven't been in the Violet Falls so far.
Yes, there's like a tunnel here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a tunnel up here.
2 tunnels.
Do we north or south? North or south?
Yep. North or south.
And south.
We split up. Some of us got.
Cruise.
I think from what I managed to
You've got 50 minutes
see-
left of the session. Just pick.
Yeah. From what I remember.
My gut
seeing
says
up
go
here-
north.
Yeah, north.
North
there's
it
like
is.
Another drop.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh,
If anything,
Andy,
Catch a Kesh'an by his tail.
Andy, do you know if it was further deeper or was
There's
it?
a clock.
finally. We found it.
Was there? Oh, the clocks
Mhm.
and a big.
Okay. Oh, tick, tick, tock. The clock. Indeed, the clock. Right. When you arrive here, you see quite the spectacle in front of you. A stone path leads out of the edge of a rift that descends hundreds of feet into the darkness below. Set between 2 narrow waterfalls, a massive device of brass gears, levers, chains, and weights is set into the stone wall on the far side of the rift. It has the form of a complicated clock with numerous faces. Huge stone weights hang from chains on either side of a massive pendulum that slowly swings back and forth over the drop below. The dials on some of the clock faces move with tremendous speed, whilst others appear not to move at all. What do you wish to do?
Some move with tremendous speed and some barely move at all.
Like, it's probably not been maintained in a very long time. Like, it could be that the ones that have stopped, it just needs like a key turning.
Are they stuck in the wall, or are they just resting on things?
They are stuck to the wall. Yeah, the stone wall is. It's what they're set into.
So it's not like I can mage hand it over.
No, they are not easily detachable by the looks.
No.
It's all one. It's all almost as though it is all one piece, one giant device.
Interesting.
How did they even get over there to build it?
Maybe they had some sort of scaffolding.
But I look down. Do I see a bottom?
How far down are you looking?
I mean, I can see quite far.
Okay.
Even
me a
like with my
perception
dark
check.
vision as well. But 10.
There's a bit of the spray from the waterfall. You know how it like issues
Yeah.
off in a misty. That mist is sort of stopping your
Yeah.
vision from.
An eye check.
Yeah, go ahead. Perception check. You
Does
kind
it-
of maybe going further to the edge and then looking maybe down
You
into
know,
the right.
Llyvelin, you could just drop your book down there, have a look around, and then resummon it.
I would have to polymorph to resummon it.
Why?
I don't summon my book by just clicking my fingers. That if it's within 100 feet, I can polymorph and it merges into me like any object on me, because it technically is part of me.
Ow. Okay. Well, that's the thing.
It hovers, but it
I
doesn't.
was just thinking, like, it's time saving. Just throw the book down. It hits the ground. Doesn't really get hurt. Has a look around, and
No.
why else give it your eye?
What?
I rolled a 2 and got a 15.
Jeez. Okay.
I could just walk down.
Oh, I do
Grimoire
have
does.
Skyclimb.
Mm.
Go on, sorry, Chris.
Grimoire can be replaced, but they have to be pulled into their consciousness must be pulled using one for Sorrow Quill to write arcane sigils into a blank book with which you are attuned, and then at the end of that rest, Grimoire's consciousness is summoned into the new book.
Did not know
That's it does mean losing all your spells, so it's still a bad thing.
Yeah, let's not do that.
And-
Irina's
and
just a bit
also-
surprised because obviously she can just like click her fingers and Candlewick is summoned, so it's
Yeah, and I kind of don't like to be without the book,
Mhm.
mostly because I did test that once, and from
Yeah.
what I gather, the longer I'm without it, the worse that things start to go. Starting with, I start smelling of decay.
Yep.
And I
get it.
don't want to be without you, Llyvelin.
That too. Oh wait, that was in my head. Never mind.
It's fine. I understand the discomfort of being separated from an object that is attached to your being.
Yeah, but this
Um,
actually affects me physically. Unless does
So-
being without Candlewick affect you? Do you start smelling of smoke or?
No, I get frostbite.
Oh, really?
I get the feeling Llyvelin needs therapy.
You
Mm,
think?
it's more like a codependency.
It sounds like a very unhealthy relationship. Do you need to talk about it?
It depends. Do you want to know more about it?
Not
I-
particularly, but if you need an ear. Not literally. And she like covers her ear.
Lavella pulls out a knife.
We
No.
do already have an ear. Forget whose it belongs to.
True. Maybe a finger
I need
The
my
music-
fingers, thank
of a
you.
musician.
So, Llyvelin, you're 15 on a perception check. You do see there's a crystal jutting out of the wall. It gives that violet hue, and it's lighting a path down. Can see what appears to be not the bottom, but there is a section of black obsidian jutting out of the wall and shooting down into the ground.
Hmm. There are
So
ways
is
where we could drop down. It would be difficult, but it looks like we could. Pieces jutting out, we could climb down onto.
Yeah, you could use that as a ledge for sure. Also, Llyvelin, with these ruptures, they often leave like passages in their wake since they've smashed their way through the earth.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
okay.
I think in terms of this clockness, it's a bit of a puzzle. I personally don't know what to do unless somehow mage hand and hold some of the clock hands until they all line up with each other. But then they all turn at different speeds. I don't know.
I mean,
Other than that, it would be a case of waiting and see if Andy can figure out where we're going, if down here is the right way or not. But anybody have any idea about the clock?
You said there's 3 clock faces. I'm just reading the thingy back, right? And it's 3. I'm not making that up. Let me read that again. Oh, it says numerous faces. How many faces specifically?
Okay. Hold on. You got second,
Because I see maybe
there's
4
one.
in the actual imaging, but
2 months. I'd say 4. Yep. There actually is probably about 4. One of them, as you getting closer, Eirina, you can see very much is acting like an actual clock. Seconds are passing, and another smaller hand is whizzing around like really fast. Must be measuring like milliseconds. And the other minute, there's a minute hand that is clearly ticking every now and again, which
so
you've been
this one is
standing here for
passing
enough
like normal
minutes.
time.
Yep. The other ones have not moved.
At all.
No.
Looking at them, and obviously it's a clock, so there's a clock face. Do the ones that aren't moving have like different
Numbers?
number divisions on them, for example?
Yes, there is. One is measuring in the hundreds.
What if?
Not
What if-
like the 12-hour day, but 100. So
What
0
if-
to 100.
The years?
Yeah, I was thinking like, what if each clock is like one is normal hours and minutes, one is days, one is like years, so on and so forth.
One could be months.
Are they all
Oh,
set to different times, or are they like the hands at
Oh.
the same time?
So I think at this point you can give me investigation checks.
Okay.
And there is another one that has 12 on it. But it has not moved either.
But that could be month. Like
Yeah, that's currently
the
my
month that
thought.
we're in. But
Guys,
I don't
what
know
if
how
these
many
are
months are
clocks?
in Midra. It could be more, could be less.
What if
Clocks are
these are-
boring.
Yeah, what if these are clocks, guys? With my natural one. No,
I'm
it'd
trying
be-
to think of all the stuff like Tarek has kind of told us, because again, it's time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So time is... So you've got a regular clock, which is seconds, minutes, hours. You have the calendar of time, which is months.
There does appear to be 12 months. There are 12 months in the Hoptos calendar. The
And you said there's
D&D
one
calendar.
with 100?
There is a one with 100, yes. Has not moved.
Just specifically 100.
100 numbers are dialed on the clock.
And
what
it
number
goes
is
from
that
0
going on?
to 100.
is that counting in centuries? Like it up to a century, and then
What is it on right now? Did you ask?
Yeah, what number is it on? Does it have like more than one hand or just one?
500. And yes, there is another hand on it. Well, that is a good question. So you only got 20, which is actually a success. The others are kind of flailing here. You as you starting to look, okay, there's hands. There's multiple hands on the 100 clock. That starts to blow your mind when you realize there's a small hand and a big hand, which means something's measuring hundreds, and then maybe even thousands at that
Right.
point.
Okay. So that was my next thinking. It's maybe years, and if it's counting in thousands and hundreds.
What
It's a
hand's the 1000th one on, I
it's
guess?
a millennia clock.
one.
So the year 1500 roughly, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is
Which,
that the
as it
correct year?
happens, it is.
Yeah, which would
It
explain
matches
why
up.
it's like showing us it's not moving, because the speed at which that would be running would be like so slow you wouldn't see it.
Correct.
Oh my
And
god!
what's the fourth one measuring? Number wise, is it numbers, symbols?
This clock face it does have hold on, so you got milliseconds, which is the really little tiny one, like
Yeah.
zipping around. You got the normal clock, which is minutes and hours. You've got the bigger clock that is clearly months and maybe like days and months rather. And then there is this millennial clock. And is that all? 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4.
Oh, so the milliseconds is one
A
separate
separate
one.
clock.
Got it.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a separate
I
little
thought
tiny
that was
one
on
zipping
the
around.
like you get a regular clock and sometimes it's got that extra like red hand
Yeah.
that spins constantly. Okay, so that's 4.
True.
Okay.
However, there is something else. As you've got a success on this check, you begin to understand the vast scope of this clock, right? You can indeed identify it showing the right date, the right time, but there is also something else that seems a little concerning. There is a dial, and it seems to be fixed on a date, on a time, and it's within the next
Oh,
Is that the
10
shattering?
years.
It's a doomsday clock.
it is a doomsday clock. It's probably to do with like the eclipse that Natasha was talking
does.
about.
Does indeed seem to accurately predict the exact time at which the shattering went off. Eirina, you know it
Oh,
because it was the time when it was shortly before you and Malone teamed up to go to the capital city.
Is that the exact day that I was at the capital as well? Just before I went through the portal to the like when I was speaking to my father and
Oh, goodness. I realized I messed up. It should be the millennial clock is 1, that's true, but it is 4, but it's 4 9 like probably 4 like 9 3 or something. I just
But
realized.
from our distance, it's probably around the 500 mark, right? So
Yeah.
Exactly. It looks like it's 500, and when you look at the dial, it is set to 1500. Is like the turn of the century is when the shattering went off.
so yeah,
So is-
it's doomsday clock, essentially.
So what if we
Oh,
stopped
yep.
it?
That's
It's
the
already
thing.
happened, technically.
Yeah, present day, it's past 1500.
Mm.
Something
So what
did.
if we reversed it? I don't know.
In other words, Andy, something did stop it. Question mark. And yet this clock seems to still accurately predict that. But also, it is at this point you realize you are not currently in the present day. When you look real close at it,
Oh yeah.
you are not quite in present day.
Oh.
You are
Wibbly
maybe
wobbly,
about
timey-wimey.
you're maybe about a decade or so early.
So are we currently not in the present day, but are we currently before when the shattering is to happen then?
Yes.
But
Yeah, because the
however,
other Eirina had no
Yeah.
idea about it.
yeah, because yeah, but also we already know that because of what we've been through and the scrying attempts that the shattering does project back through time as well as forwards. But there was a moment that it did occur. Are we going to attempt to enter the shattering on the day that it occurred to try and stop it? Is that our timey-wimey goal?
I
If you
mean,
believe that's something that we need to talk to Terry about, that could be what his idea is.
Like the
And
shattering? Yeah.
if that is the case,
Oh, it's like we're gonna
Something
confront
like
it.
this does seem like it would be very interesting for Terry.
Oh my
I
god.
obviously the clock must have been built forever ago, right? We found documentation of the Everclock.
Yes.
Surely there would have been someone who recorded whenever the clock did shit like this, like stop. In theory. If they built it and created it and knew what it did, surely someone would make note if something like this had happened and maybe try to figure out why. Would there be that kind of record?
Possibly. You would have to go have a little look through some of the archives there is a museum which Sinali
finding out
went
about
through,
this
but
now.
they found the big shiny shooty things rather than reading. I don't know if Sinali can read, but I'll be honest.
She probably
But-
can, but she saw the shooty thing and saw a toy.
That's true. There
So
was we rolled on a table. There's plenty more to explore in the museum, but
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that was
So we have basically found the gnomish version of the Mayans.
I could say that.
Also, I would very much like to state, considering it's not on stream, but the first time we're using video cameras in a while, that to see the look on Chris's face every time we start to figure stuff out, his little giddy face.
This is why I've missed using the cameras. No,
Yep.
I'm definitely checking out the museum. I want to scour those
Okay.
archives.
Off she goes.
Bye, guys! You literally
Come
see
back.
Eirina run.
I'll go check out the museum.
The book nerd is running.
I don't like not finding out things.
Got a message.
Where did the museum go? It disappeared.
yeah,
That's another
All right,
job.
back to the museum. Yes.
Oh, that clock is so crazy. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
are we actually going to
Here
come
we
full
go.
circle? Like, we're going to try and stop the shattering as the shattering happens? Holy crap, that's...
Back to the
I mean,
Tower
that
of
would be the easiest
Spectacles.
time to do it, to like prevent it
As it
before
happens,
gets
yeah.
in.
That we don't
The-
have to face like 7 gold dragons.
The one small hiccup with that is when you were when you were back in time, when you were using your airship, you were sailing out from the chilled.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Chilled
The
run.
mountain.
Run.
Oh,
Chilled
it's
run.
a
Yeah.
fixed point in time
Creeping
now,
chilled
isn't
run.
it?
Yes. When you were sailing from the chilled, I just said it. What was it? Creeping
Run.
chilled run. It's the creeping chilled run. When you were sailing out from that and you saw out over the shattered city where the capital should be, it was as though it was exactly like in present day, and yet you were in the past, and that should not have been possible.
So it's probably going to be impossible to go pre-shattering because it's
So-
even when you scried on it at a different time, it was still shattered.
Yeah.
It's as though it is shattered and stuck like that in time.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
like-
concept, though. So if we keep that in mind,
Yeah. It's
But-
almost like the closer you get to it, the closer you are to its shattered state.
mm,
Yeah. But if we were to deal with it, the likelihood is it would be on the day that it did shatter, even if it is projected forwards and backwards.
It is still a curious state worthy of investigating. I just wanted to
Oh.
point out that
Is that a
Yeah.
case of no matter what point in time that we go to the city, once we enter the city, will it always be that day that it shattered?
I guess
It's
the only
almost
way
like
we're going
it
to find out
ripples
by
out
going
from
in.
that point.
This is too much for my
Oh,
brain.
This is any museum.
Museum.
museum. Okay, all right. You can explore the tower, and you can roll a d10 to determine what you find. First of all, Eirina, this is the first time you've been back in. Yes.
Choo!
2. You see there are 3 vats holding blue, red, and yellow liquid.
Slushy
And
machines.
That is not where I thought your brain would go.
What?
That's Steph's brain for you. Yes, it's totally a slushy machine because there are actually vials that you can get a selection from. Like there's little faucets, and you can
Mhm.
fill up a vial with some if you really wanted.
Is this like an
I would
icy or
like
is
to
it
do
an
one
ice
of
bath?
each so that I can taste test them and figure them out later.
Mm. Okay.
If one of them isn't blue raspberry, I'll be very disappointed.
That's that
Try
blue
them in case
WKD
they're
flavour.
poisonous.
Give me an Arcana check, Eirina, is your taste test.
I
Arcana.
would like to help.
Mm-hmm.
11.
I would like to help, but I would
11.
like to investigate my own.
Yeah, you're good, don't worry.
Okay.
Just...
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll as well. Bit better. Oh yeah, expertise over here. All right. These three colors, they do have a distinct flavor to them. And Eirina, as you're tasting one at a time, you're doing all three, right? So you're like 1, 2, 3. What unwittingly you're doing is mixing the ingredients together in your mouth, and you suddenly see Llyvelin. There's like a flaring glow from Eirina's eyes that flitter between the colors, and then seem to then meld into white.
Ooh,
And
pretty.
you've seen this type of effect when someone's drunk a potion of clairvoyance before.
Ooh.
That's
So that's what this is. It is a.
What do I
creates potions of
clairvoyant?
You choose. You have to pick a point. That's the thing. It creates like an invisible sensor somewhere else, and then you get to look. And I guess
Sweet.
since you're looking for a tome with knowledge on it, your eyes suddenly appear in a smaller library section. Half of it's destroyed. It looks like when the crystal, the massive red crystal at the top fell, it crushed sections of that library, but half of it's left intact with bookshelves askew and books all over the floor.
That's fine. I'm used to dealing with half-destroyed libraries.
It's true. Okay, well then in that case, you can sort of see maybe
I
a
feel
way
like
out.
this like clairvoyance thing. It's the what do you call it? Like the lookup system. It's how you find what you're looking for in here.
That's
It's
it. Yeah,
Clippy.
you
It's Clippy. I help you find what you're looking for.
Clippy the clairvoyance. It's true. Whilst you're now heading up, trying to find a way up to that library, does anyone else also want to roll a d10, see what else there is?
hell yes.
Llyvelin? Go ahead.
The... Oh,
10?
oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
You find a golden cooking plate.
oh.
Nothing for bread.
And is it magic?
Well, how do you propose it works?
I
It's-
licked the plate. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, why not?
I prestigitate the plate first.
Okay, you
And then
clean
you
it
lick
off. It did look like it might have had some sort of food on it at one point, for sure.
Absolutely grown over with mold and decayed, probably.
Yeah, you clean that off.
I mean, I could identify it while a certain someone is clairvoyancing and making slushes.
Sure. Okay. In which case, then, as you go to touch it, you suddenly feel the heat rising rapidly on it. And it is heating up to the point where you can roll an Arcana check.
Is it a literal hot plate?
It's a hot.
Yes.
It's a cooking plate.
It is a
Portable
cooking
hot
plate, and it is magicked so that it can cast heat metal, which you get with a 19. That's the heat metal spell being cast on it. It can only be targeted on this. Like only the plate can be targeted by it.
When
Is
you
it-
lick it, you
And-
basically end up burning your tongue.
You would.
Is it a
My
thing
sister
though?
did
Like,
that licking a microwave once.
Oh my god.
What?
I imagine.
Yep.
I imagine like the underside of it is probably protected, so it's like so. Obviously, the gnomes made it; they wouldn't make it so. Ooh, hot plate!
Yeah.
I use hot plate, burn myself.
Well, yeah. When you look at the underside, you see a big transmutation rune on like a stone disc on the underside.
Or is it a case of while I'm touching this, it's just going to burn my hand? Or is it
No,
like
you realize as you touch it, you can cast heat metal, but it only targets the plate.
yeah, but
So if you
Okay.
held it by that stone bit on the bottom, you wouldn't burn yourself on the plate because that's not the metal bit.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, it does have a protective section on it then. Okay.
Because you
Yeah,
can
they do-
technically then hold that stone bit and just like push it in someone's face to burn them.
So
It's
this is
bizarre,
for
but-
Andy.
Andy can now make
Really?
herself portable meals whenever she so wishes.
She's like,
Yeah.
ooh, I can have some bread on this plate, and now it's toast.
It's basically a magic ready meal for one then.
Sure. Okay.
Portable stove.
So around the corner where Andy is still at the cliff, you see a floating mage hand come your way holding a golden plate.
Beautiful.
And it's Llyvelin's mage hand. It's the same color that he
She's just she kind of like takes it and she's just like, thank
And-
you.
through Rary's telepathic bond. He like it cooks food.
Oh, cool. She starts rummaging in her bag to try and see what she's got.
Doesn't she have an
Kesh'an,
egg
are you
launcher with
hungry?
some eggs?
Kesh'an,
Amazing.
would you like to look around and see what you find?
Yeah, I'll have a nosy.
Go ahead and roll a d10
Rummage.
for me.
Andy is now distracted eating.
D10.
I think she's earned it, to be fair.
Wait,
Golden.
is this the museum, or is this just where you get food related objects?
museum.
I don't know. We found slushies. We found basically a portable microwave.
And a harpoon gun.
Yeah, that one's a bit out of there. Okay, that's to catch the
fish.
fish.
For hunting fish.
There is a beautiful gilded armor. It
Okay.
seems to be
Food
from
run over.
maybe a small creature, like for a gnome. And it'd probably be a heavy armor as well. But the armor features clockwork components in its design, with joints and fittings incorporating strange gears and levers.
Clockwork
you,
armor.
I'm
Do you know
having
what this-
flashbacks to that thing that Ripdick left on the ship.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, you remember that robot on our ship that dismantles things that we never looked at again?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
We should probably take a look at that at some point.
I
Instead
was
of just keep-
tinkering with it. I had some thoughts.
Yeah, we kind of just shoved it in the closet. Maybe we should let it out of the
Yeah,
closet for
mean.
Pride Month.
Oh dear.
I was trying to function it into a different kind of thing, but I hit some.
One that
That's funny,
didn't tear
'cause
things
that's-
apart.
You're
Wait,
trying
so
to turn the thing that turns things into other things into another thing?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Inception.
The single
yeah,
brain
what-
cell is working.
Yeah, what if we could control that to build things, not just dismantle?
I think that was the plan. We just kind
Yeah.
of put it in the closet and forgot about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to essentially make it into like a working suit of armor that maybe Candlewick could maneuver. It just got stuck in it.
Oh.
As in the dismantling thing.
Yeah, like if I could do it so that he could like operate it from the inside, but it didn't quite go as planned. So
Wait,
Make
what
the
if it takes more?
dismantly thing into a mantly thing.
Wait, what if it takes more than just Candlewick? What if this is like, I put my book in it, you put Candlewick in it, Kesh'an
Oh,
puts
God.
Egbert
You want
into
to
it.
Voltron. You want to
We're gonna
Voltron your
Vol-
unique items into a monstrosity. What?
And then I put the pretty headband on top.
Yes.
give it some intelligence.
Oh my god.
Kesh'an could put his pseudo dragon in it.
D&D AI.
It's like Karius.
No,
as
we
you-
reject
as-
AI in this room. Be gone.
Llyvelin suggesting they stuff all these magic items together. Little do the party know, the clock in the other room suddenly, the dial changes to like present day.
What?
Sorry, Chris, real quick. what exactly was it that I found again? Just
Yeah, sorry, we interrupted. Sorry.
The armor.
I'm saying that.
Armor.
I'm saying that the. I'm saying that Llyvelin's crazy ideas will end up being the end of the world. Right. So.
That's
right.
not
There's
surprising.
beautiful gilded heavy armor fit for gnomes, and it features cogs, gears, all strange levers and things. Yeah, it's unfortunate the monk rolled the armor, but hey, you could always take it with you if you wanted. But
Does this?
Maybe you
Can
you- I mean, you can look around for a bit longer, sure.
Does this armor look like it's magical in the sense of usually armors change size for their user? It's just
If
only
it's-
gnomes that
if it-
lived around here.
If it's magical, maybe, and if it's attunement, but it could also just be a strange set
Set
of
of
heavy
armor.
armor. But
Yeah. I mean, we can chuck it in the bag of holding.
It might fit Krag, you never know.
It might fit Krag.
okay.
Oh,
Sure,
although
right.
Krag has natural armor anyway from being part monk.
Double armor.
You'll have to write down that thing.
But Krag in the
Clockwork.
Although I
gnome
don't-
armor.
I don't think he has heavy armor provisions. So.
No, he doesn't. There's not many characters that are smaller than.
It would be funny
Sure.
though. It would be funny.
You can
yeah, we'll-
add
we'll-
that to the bag of holding then. Got heavy though. All right. Well, before we go
Who's got Krag
rolling
holding?
again,
Is that
that's Llyvelin, I believe. Who's got the bag?
What's that?
Who's got the bag of holding?
Who's got?
Llyvelin.
Oh, okay.
It was Llyvelin, yeah.
Can you add that onto the bag of Oh, wait.
I am
wait,
doing.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, Andy, you can roll a d10 as well.
Find me
You're kind of
something
wandering
which-
around these different levels, wandering into different display rooms,
8.
just cabinets, and suddenly, yeah, of course you do. You find this shiny thing, a black globe. It shines lights on the walls and ceilings around it,
Disco ball.
and it shows the current position of the stars in the night sky. And
Way!
public
That's-
location.
Literally made for you.
That is crazy.
He's just
That's
like, ooh,
not bad.
shiny. Ooh.
What?
We just walk into the
So
room
the-
and Andy's just laying on the floor because it's like, you know, one of those projectors
Yeah.
that puts the stars.
It is
That's-
like when you're a kid.
One. But it won't show up on the camera.
Oh,
Like,
I literally
it
imagine.
projects the lasers that look like stars across the ceiling.
I have that.
That's-
have
I
one too.
imagine it's activated over to one side, and Andy just comes in, just like, oh, thanks for the plate, Lavelle. Oh,
The food burning on the plate. He's
She's
too
like,
"You
distracted
robot."
by the shiny stars.
Sean's
for
trying to
Andy,
catch
this is a hypnotic pattern.
It is effectively like a star projector. Yeah,
That's
you're
so
right.
cool.
up. Can I look one more time?
But it's accurate to the actual stars, like of whatever
Hey.
is.
Dalmas, what is that you're looking at over there?
What? This thing? Oh, it's just a bizarre,
Bizarre D10.
well, just a clockwork menagerie of toys, or I don't know, maybe underground monsters.
Do any of them say Blinsky on the bottom?
Oh my god.
Blinsky may have not made these kind of creatures. There's like clearly a chul, an ankeg. There's an articulated worm that seems like fun. the
Well, if
others
it's
are
no
clearly
Blinsky, it's no
monsters.
fun.
It's definitely not fun if it's not
No.
Blinsky.
His cousin Blonsky.
He just wants to make you happy.
It's no fun. It's no Blonsky.
And for him, it's everything's like really cheerful. It's yippee.
I make everybody go
But they-
yippee.
Oh no, it's
I have
the
little
Maid Marian from
wind-ups.
Robinson Men in Tights. I'm so happy.
This is
Little
how we
blue bear.
lose track of the
Happy
game.
little blue bird.
It's true.
Right.
Anyway,
Oh
would
yeah,
like-
and you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yes, Kesh'an.
Can I do one more?
You do.
Okay.
Give
And
me
he's
a
just lying on the
perception
floor
check.
with a tray of goodies, watching the stars.
I've been done hard.
13, still not bad, to be honest.
Okay.
There's a couple of other bits and bobs, not as interesting as like the big spectacle things, like which have their own little chamber. But there's like a little alchemical globe that sheds light as like a torch, and that can be fixed to like a mechanical spider. And just claw. Sorry, dude, that's what it said.
Great.
It's
Sick. Yeah.
You
cheers.
wanted to go again?
Hey,
So-
if you were
It's like
scared
a
of regular
spider light.
spiders, mechanical spiders.
Mhm.
Like the Dwemer.
There's other little things. There's like a little model airship that seems to be flying around by magic.
Oh, that's cute.
There's some
Can I
fun
take
stuff.
that?
Oh my god, you just take it over, filling it up. You're not Santa.
Once you put it in the bag of holding, it flies right out again.
No, because there's gonna come a day where we run out of moon rock for our airship, and this will be
Mhm.
a cool little like trinket that if one
Sure.
day I do end up getting to the point of living through all this and have open a school, that will be a cool piece.
Fair enough. Okay, you can keep the small model airship that flies around.
Yeah.
And do you want your spider lamp, Kesh'an?
Yeah, sure.
Spider
Why not?
lamp, spider lamp.
Okay. Yeah.
Turns
Okay.
the
Then
light off
you
and
can...
turns it on. I'm sorry, can you tell I'm getting tired?
Yeah. That's
My
all good.
brain is shutting off.
We should get to the last little bit then, as you're investigating this. You're looking up tomes, and what were you looking for specifically, Eirina? And also, how the hell do you get up into the upper library? Someone has to like lift you up there, or because the stairs have been smashed where this giant red crystal fell through the levels.
She has levitate, don't she?
And you could use a whole spell slot on that, yeah, or you could unmute. Do you want to unmute?
You're muted.
Eirina, use your mute button.
Yeah, no, I'm
There you
looking
go.
through my inventory, talking to myself. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay. The other option is Kesh'an just runs up the wall with you.
Well,
I could do that.
It is fun.
sure, why not?
Okay. Is this fireman carry or piggyback or
Kashuba.
Let's roll a
Right.
dice.
I grab a leg.
See-
I am cool, you know.
yeah, it kind of bumps against the wall as you're going up.
I'll just,
Okay.
I'll just
Fireman, princess style, or
Well, he's going to
Sack
need his
potato
arms to climb,
style.
so piggyback makes the most sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You arrive at the top in a library, and as soon as you land here, there is suddenly a kind of like a sound of like rusted metal kind of screeching and coming to life, and you see a animated armor, again similar to the one before it, the one with all the weird dials and stuff, begins to like lift itself up. A pile of books like fall off of it, and it's trying to stand up, but you see it's very shaky near the legs, and it turns to face you two, and well, it'll address you, of course,
Beep.
and says,
Greetings. I am Sir Bobblebees.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one thinking it's Oscar.
Oh my god.
Sir
I
was-
Bobble.
Built as a guardian of this site. Since
Seriously, you
the
sound
tower's
just
collapse, it has become very frustrating to fix.
It's Oscar, I
I'm
can't.
sorry, it's Oscar. I'm gonna have to find clips of him and show you guys. But yeah, that
There's
is
a game
totally
called
Oscar.
Siberia that's Kirstie's favourite video game, and I binged it after I had my surgery, basically. I played, like, most of the series. And there's an automaton who rode as the train. His name is Oscar, and he sounds exactly like Chris at
Does
that
it really?
point.
I'm trying.
Wow.
Let me try and find a video.
Best character in the entire thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, carry on while Kirstie looks that up to show you.
The language model seems to be switching between Common and Gnomish. But yeah, they begin to try and take you on a tour of this library, or literally what remains of it.
Sir Bobblebees, I am Eirina Strange. I come from the Grand Library in the capital. I was hoping you could help me locate a book or tome.
Certainly. Which are you trying to find?
I'm looking for information or archives regarding the Everclock.
I can hear them coming through you.
The Everclock. Ah, a grand invention indeed. It was made to predict the end of the world.
Right. I was like hoping you had some information that was maybe recorded about when like the hands on the clocks maybe moved, maybe someone documented its activity.
Ah, yes. We have a logbook of the recorded dates.
Oh, perfect. I would love to see that.
They hover over, well, they wobble over. It's their wobble knees. They wobble over towards the shelf and try to reach up. They go to pick up a book from where it should be, and then it seems to be going left, right, looking around, and the floor is covered in these books. And it starts like picking through them on the floor.
I'm a
struggling to find
librarian.
them.
I'll come and assist. I'll help him
Yeah.
sort out his books.
You quickly sort out which ones go where, and there's different volumes and dates, and there is of
It's
course
literally the
one
game
for
I'm playing at the moment. Oh
I
my
was literally
Yeah.
about to say.
I was gonna say,
Is this
can I
that
come help
library
organize?
simulator.
Yes.
I've seen
I've
that.
got over 1,400 books.
It looked
That's
very fun.
mental.
Trust
And
you.
look-
The bookseller plays a game about books. I know.
I was going to say she spends all day shelving books, and she wants to do it when she gets home.
Mental.
You have that game installed? Yeah, boot it up. Let Steph play. See if she can complete the game. She can find the book.
What, in 2 minutes? I doubt it.
Kesh'an,
How long have I been playing it so far? Let me find out, and I haven't even reached halfway yet.
I'm happy to let you speak to Sir Wobble Knees, but Kesh'an, can I come help organize books?
Yeah, I can go down and get Llyvelin.
Kashuba?
Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
I will be no help.
I'll give you 5 stars.
I will be that
Stars.
kid in Paranorman who only reads the pamphlet when they're going through the library.
Yes, one pamphlet done.
Llyvelin definitely has organizational OCD.
Fantastic. Then, yeah, after a little few minutes, you do find the book you're looking for, and Eirina, you're surprised to find the date is not the same as the one that is currently being displayed. Meaning, at some point, it must have changed to match the date of the shattering.
Did it move to an earlier or a later date?
It moved to an earlier date, as
Oh,
though
God.
something set
Triggered
in
it early.
motion, yes, and then changed the course of history, and and moved
What-
the end of the world way
what date
forward,
did it
like
change
thousands
on?
of years. It was set for like thousands and thousands of years in the future.
No, I
It was
mean, what
not.
date did this change to the clock take effect? When did this?
Oh, when did it take effect? Well,
It would help us narrow down what triggered it to happen sooner.
did Llyvelin say he was coming up to the
Yeah, he's sorting books.
cool? Because
I'm just reading through this information. I've not told anyone yet, so.
it matches the date that Llyvelin knows, which is the bizarre thing.
What? I'm sorry, what? What did?
As you look at this date, the logbook shows when the dial changed to be the end of the world is your birthday, Llyvelin. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Damn.
What? It's my fault?
You always knew that.
Actually, it's so brutal. That was... Gosh.
Sorry.
What?
I can't control my mouth sometimes.
I was the
Yep.
end, the beginning of the end?
Apparently so.
Oh.
As recorded here in the Gnomish archives of the Violet Falls. We'll have
Are there
to,
any other details, or just the date that it?
just the date that it was clearly witnessed when the dial switched, and yes, that switched to the 1500.
Is there a name of the person who witnessed this change and made this documented?
It would have just been one of the observators or the maintenance crew for the clock. Not anyone in particular necessarily,
Okay.
but clearly these gnomes are all very unified in their inventions and building, so no one person lorded over them as more of an important figure than others.
Hmm.
So yeah, we just have the observators of the Everclock. They would have just been. It was more of a title than an exact name, and likely a title that would have been passed on to whoever took over the job next. But gnomes do live for a very long time, so
There's probably thousands of people born on that day.
oh,
Right?
for sure. Oh, absolutely. In fact, Eirina, do you want to tell them something as well? Do you want to drop another crazy thing, or
Is your
we
birthday
save
the
that?
same as my birthday?
It is.
As Llyvelin like calls out his birthday, which I actually didn't put anything down for, technically, but yes. You're like, wait, that's my birthday.
No, she doesn't announce it. There's no
No.
way she's announcing that shit.
What? Wait.
Okay, well, then you know that above table, but in game, you have no clue. But Eirina does have shares the same birthday as Llyvelin,
Are you two twins?
canonically. Not even
No.
close. One's a half elf. One's wait.
I mean, they
They're
both
both
have
half
black
elves.
hair.
You
They're
are
both
both
half
half
elves.
No. No.
But Llewellyn's parents are definitely not the same as Irina's parents.
No.
Correct.
Both have
Oh.
weird
Definitely not.
attachments to inanimate objects.
I would like
is
to
true.
say that
Or
I
animal
very
touch.
much scried on Eirina that time and saw her in a farm with other parents. We are not related.
Foster parents?
Llewellyn's like peeling back his hair. Do I have a 666 on the head?
You definitely does.
No, that's the form of your monstrous book.
Hmm.
The book took that.
Oh no.
But Yeah, we're gonna have to. The mystery only thickens.
Damn.
Although I'm getting excited, I'm kind of glad you did take a diversion to come here after all. But yeah, we will be back next week, hopefully, if the weather doesn't melt us all. If hay fever doesn't cripple me, I'll be running on that same day, same time next week. But yeah, till then, take care, everyone. Bye bye for now. See you.
I...
Bye.
I don't know, I'm waving. No one can see me.